Hi guys, another pick a card. Well, pick a peacock anyways. I'm only having 2 groups today, so for group 1 we have this beautiful blue peacock, matches the background perfectly, right? And for group 2 we have this amethyst colored, or purple if you want to call it, okay? And then for your card, let's see, I feel like that one was it. If you'd like to look at the cards, then we've got these. I don't use this deck very often. I don't think I've ever used it in a read though. It's called the Love Oracles. So, let's see what these are for group 1. Marilyn Monroe, orgasms don't exist. It's better to spend your time reading Ulysses. Enjoy your wedding day. You only get to do that 3 or 4 times in your life. Never pick stability over a good time. These are quotes from Miss Marilyn Monroe. And you could maybe be drawn to this card because you're seeing heart symbols everywhere too. So group 2, even the cards have hearts on them. Sarah J. Gainsbourg. I have no idea who this is, but it says, beauty is the promise of happiness and a guarantee of despair. When I leave, you shall have no kisses left. To love, you must ignore the difference between pleasure and pain. So, group 1, blue peacock, Marilyn Monroe. Group 2, purple peacock, Sergey Gainsbourg. I don't even know how to say that, but who's on the bottom of the deck, too? Billie Holiday. A kiss never tasted is like a fine wine wasted. You'll never know when to stop until you've had too much. You can find friends in the darkest of places. She's got stars all over her dress. So, if you're really, Billie Holiday really resonates with you, you might want to watch both piles, even though I don't. And look, we've got Marlene Dietrich too. I don't know who that is either. But anyways, we'll also read, if there's a book meaning, we'll read the book meanings to them too. But I think I'm going to go through here really quick and pick some other decks of cards out and see what the messages are that want to be, that you need to know right now. Okay guys, I'll be right back. Hey there, group 1, for those that chose this pretty blue peacocky. Yeah, let's turn this brightness down a little bit. I might have to change it again, okay? Or if you chose the Marilyn Monroe card, maybe you've been seeing Marilyn Monroe a lot or some memes with her. If you're not seeing stuff with her face on it, you'll probably start noticing the first and last name, or even her. You might start seeing pictures or somebody with a t-shirt that has her on it. The affirmation for you is, my mind is liberated and the gateways swing open for my good. This is for freedom and direction. No one but you controls your destiny. You have total control of your next move. And then we've got on here on this card, I'm going to move your peacock, it's already on my damn nerves. Never pick stability over a good time. Enjoy your wedding day. You only get to do that 3 or 4 times in your life. Having the freedom to choose what direction you want to take also. Alright, I'm doing something different. I wrote some questions down over here. More of like a structured read, okay? So we're going to see what's going on with your situation at hand and or your biggest fear, okay? Your loved ones are safe. Let go of your fear and worry for your loved ones. I'm looking after them. So some fears surrounding your family and even your passed on loved ones as well. Are you worrying that they didn't make it to the other side? They're on the good side, if you're wondering about that. They are safe and protected, okay? I forgot to get some moon messages too, so we'll do that because this is technically a new moon pick a card since we had a new moon yesterday on November 23rd. All, by the way, these messages are timeless regardless of the date and time I specify. It could also pertain to your past, your present, or your potential near future as well. We'll get moon messages out at the end though. The priestess is coming in for you guys. Alright, so the pattern that keeps you in fear, it's a cycle around it. This might be something that you don't constantly worry about, but every now and then, every other week or every couple of weeks, it comes up, you know, worrying about your loved ones. There could be some situations going on around you that are kind of out of your control.
train a coming. I'll be right back.
Okay, so the pattern around this situation that keeps you in fear. Also, it could be fear that a loved one is going to leave you. There could be some fear of abandonment going on.
And I'm just drawn to get this past life deck out really quick.
Also, it could be stemming from a past life. That might be why I'm getting the past life deck out. But what do we need to know from this deck? Finances. Okay, also for you guys, fear around finances, on how you're going to get transportation or how you're going to accumulate transportation or a home. Communal living. Okay, so you could be bringing somebody into your housing situation. They could potentially help with it, take care of things, or I just heard another mouth to feed also. So you might not be wanting anybody new to come in because you see it, you're seeing it as potentially a higher, more expense for you for the month, but your heart's in the right spot. Trust the universe that the universe will help you help them, okay? The pattern that keeps you in fear, what cycle is it? Involving purification, okay? So some strong emotions could be coming up involving the situation. It's a cycle of purification for you. What else can we know on this situation? It's a cycle involving love as well. Love for yourself, love for others, and how you're seeing the situation. And oddly enough, I caught the deck and it says wedding. And over here this says enjoy your wedding day. You only get to do it 3 or 4 times in your lifetime. So, and then we have money right after that. Love, money. Love and money. That's basically what most people worry about and think about, right? It's Spirit saying keep the hope, keep the faith, okay? And the next card will be what can help you see more clearly. How is the universe helping you in this situation? What can help you see more clearly? Okay, so they want you to begin to explore the feelings and thoughts around this particular situation. They would like me to point out too that the peacock is blue, her dress is blue, she's got a lot of blue things here. There could be something about accepting the truth for what it is, or seeing the truth, no more denial about something. No more denial about something. Keeping hope, keeping faith, keeping positivity. It's kind of hard, like, there's this sense of keeping the hope. You definitely have the hope, but there's like this sense of denial stemming around the fear-based energy is why this cycle keeps you in fear. Okay, so the next question is how to move through this time in the best way possible. So this is kind of answering that 4th and 5th question, beginning to explore, asking yourself questions, asking the universe questions, why am I seeing this situation like this? Where is it stemming from? And how can I better it? Because each time this cycle comes around, guaranteed you're probably already noticing that it's getting better each time around, right? And then we have rejuvenate with this purification. So it's definitely coming through to help you reevaluate priorities too. So if there's a situation you're worrying about, it's like your main focus is on the wrong thing to worry about right now because you and your loved ones are safe. There's some sort of new something else that needs to be reassessed, a situation around you to forgive and forget. So you might be focusing on that situation. Oh, there's that denial right there. There's that, denying another situation that you might need to be healed from. So for instance, if you're focused on you and your loved ones, but you keep worrying about them and you fear that you're going to be unable to provide or something is going to happen, health wise, it's like your ego might be putting that in you, so you don't recognize something within your relationship with your significant other, or if it's it might be keeping you from remembering previous toxic relationships and family members and such. Admitting your vulnerabilities is going to be a really big step. So beginning to explore, what is it? Why do I feel this way? Okay, it's going to be up to you to take the lead though. The advice also, you are here for a reason. You're definitely here for a reason, and this is involving, let's get, since we've got you're here for a reason, a life purpose card or two. Okay, books, you connect to your life purpose through your involvement of books. Reading, writing a book, and body work as well. Your life purpose involves body work, such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, and exercise training. Probably becoming a tattoo artist as well. And then we have study, reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about a career or a situation. Then we have spiritual teacher on the back, classes, sessions, and seminars. So higher education, going in for training, okay? Walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. So walking away from one situation that you're wrapping your worries and head around, and basically moving it to a different one that takes more priority right now. Creative expression as well. So this could be involving, starting a chapter book for your life, or even just beginning with like a diary, a video diary, or just talk to texting into your phone, your thoughts and feelings. Giving without expectation. So you've been giving to others a lot, I'm sure. There's forward movement here though. Let me see here. Just doing something for the good of doing it, from the purity of your heart. Like if we're doing good deeds and we're like, oh, I know this is going to come back to me, but some of us, sometimes we focus on when it's going to happen and how it's going to happen. Whoa, okay. Let go. Okay, this is the second card about letting go. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desire. So doing something and releasing the outcome, or the anticipation of the outcome and the expectation of it, okay? Your wish will be granted. And a significant birthday will hold the answers to your question. You might start seeing presents or balloons here. And children. Your connection with children is part of your life purpose. You are here for a reason. Boom, right there. Right freaking there. And then I just cut the deck on do some research. There's a lot of talk about diving into books and doing research, going to classes, seminars, training. Look into it further before proceeding. And healing energy does surround you in this situation. And we're going back over here to the purification card. Maybe you're finding yourself really sad, or like scared or fearful of something, and it's, you're releasing. If you're finding yourself crying or sobbing a lot and you're not really sure why, it's just part of your body's your ego side of releasing these negative things. Like as our ego sheds and we shed those negative aspects of it, it literally mourns itself. We mourn ourselves, okay? Now is the time to be still and to not act. Simply breathe and focus on your power and let others come to you. Third card, choosing love over fear. We've got a couple of cards talking about let go of fear. Angels, thank you for helping us choose love over fear. Thank you for helping release the fear within the situation. Thank you for helping us release and transmute the worry around it. Thank you for helping me to begin to explore. Thank you for helping me to admit my vulnerabilities. Thank you for showing me the priorities that I need to focus on instead of. Luck is on your time. Luck and right timing is on your side. What other moon messages do we have here? I think there's like two more. The end of a tough cycle is approaching. Confidence is your key to success. There's a lot of cards here for you. It's time time to release the negativity because you're very close to achieving this goal. The confidence within yourself and around the situation in the universe, okay? Nothing will come of that situation that's you're planning all that energy and fear-based energies towards, okay? But that cycle is the end of that cycle is approaching, and your hard work will pay off later, okay? You'll be able to choose love over fear so easily, and you're going to be able to give without expectation. But you're not going to give too much, okay? That might have been a vulnerability of yours, is that you kind of felt obligated to give to people. It's time to show the world the real you. And like I said, I feel like she's pouring water out here, and I feel like this is like you pouring parts of the ego out, like, okay, this is not me, this isn't us anymore, this is not how we see or think around this situation. You know you are good enough now, and if you still feel like you're not good enough, then that's what you're going to be acknowledging and realizing. Caregiver, exactly. We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives or at the beginning of their lives. Just as you received care and love at the start of your life, caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. So again, this is saying your loved ones are safe, okay? No matter what you think is going to happen, there's this sense to reevaluate and make yourself a priority. And this is the purification and admitting your vulnerabilities. Beginning to explore you. Okay, well, what makes me happy? What brings me joy? What do I like to do for fun? You might run across one of those archetype quizzes online too. You might want to look up those, or the personality quiz. Strength. Spirit team is behind you, giving you strength. There's a spiral right here. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced mind, body, soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone. And gratitude. Focusing on gratitude. Gratitude is the attitude. Thank you, Spirit, for keeping my loved one safe. Thank you for helping me with the situation at hand. Thank you for helping me have this sense of freedom to choose a new direction. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. So, like I've said before, when we focus on the things we don't have or we don't want to happen, we unintentionally bring those in because the universe reads our vibration on that. So I think you guys are getting really, really well at catching yourself, or you're reflecting on situations where you were in that mindset. I'm drinking water over here, sorry. So I think there's one more card here for you guys. Thank you. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the light. You are the light. Be yourself. Be the light. I am the light. I am love. I am light. I am bold. I am brave. I am beautiful. I'm confident. I'm courageous. I stand in my truth. I speak with integrity and diplomacy. I don't put unnecessary energy towards worry and fear. Fear is an illusion. You are a powerful being, and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how vibrant you truly are. I feel like cutting the deck too. And just ask. Look, if you have a hard time, just ask. There's many here in the spirit world. Ask for a sign. Ask for the help. There's that spiral again. Let's see what this card is. Memories. Reflection. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world. For neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. Your loved ones are drawing near, and you should be open to receiving the signs and the synchronicities from them and the guidance that they want to. A mother's love is coming in here as well. This could be one of the situations that you're worried about. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. Also, I'm wanting to say that this is if your mother is still here, this is still applying to you, okay? And then we've got a child's love, so a mother and a child. The love between a parent and child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. And it's love. Choosing love over fear. The need to just breathe, centering yourself, okay? Finding your center. There's that spiral again. I'm going to hold this card up for you because 2020 on the timer there. And you see how that card's pushing? Look, synchronicities. Yeah, be open to seeing and receiving the synchronicities. There's going to be some new relationships coming towards you too. There might have been previous relationships that just kind of drifted apart. You guys drifted apart from friends or family members. This is okay, okay? It's going to be okay. If they're meant to be in your life, they will be returning at some point in time. You guys are just on different healing paths and on different levels of vibration. And so that's why you're not really feeling, that's why they're not in your life. All right, what can Spirit help you surrender to? What can Spirit help you surrender to? That one wanted to come out. Surrender to what is, flow with what is, instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it will bring you peace. So you can't change the situation, okay? If we're going back to the worrying about loved ones and friends and family and everything, you know, we don't have control over it. Whatever you're anticipating, you've got to release that anticipation of the outcome, okay? And again, asking your spirit team to help you choose love over fear and surrender to the joy of the moment. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. Then we go to the next one. Surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship. And I'm feeling guided to say, or if your fear of change in somebody else's health, because we have you when your loved ones are safe, and we did have the doctor card come out, okay? Or if you fear aging or death, and you could be doing this for yourself or somebody else too, but I have faith that all is well, and it will be well, okay? And surrender the need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationship. So as I was talking about this card, the thing about weddings came to mind too. Okay, group one, this is all I have for you. I hope it helps. I hope it made sense. If it did and you'd like a more in-depth reading, my information, contact information is below. Right now I'm not charging for reads, so it would be free. Tips and donations are accepted but not required at this time, okay? And if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe and share button for me. If this was ringing true for somebody, maybe you were getting messages for a loved one, so feel free to share it and look at the other social media platforms that I have below as well. Until next time, dears, love and light. Alright, group two, that picked the purple peacock. Purple. It's so pretty, but I'm going to put it over here because it's big and in the way. Or maybe you went with this card. A little provocative, eh? Alright, so I got an affirmation for you. The affirmation has to do with your purpose and belonging. I am a recipient of the Divine's infinite abundance, infinite intelligence, and infinite love. That's a really good affirmation. Say it as many times as you feel the need. 3 times is really good. You might want to look, if you've really been drawn to positive affirmations as well, or the message keeps crossing your path about positive affirmations, you might want to look up Tesla's 369 method. I think it's, you say the affirmation 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times before you go to bed for like 2 weeks. Boom. Or you could write it down too. Set a timer on your phone or something. I feel like you guys could be healing from something. I'm doing this a little different though. I've got questions over here, more of like a structured spread. So let's see what your biggest fear or the situation around right now is going on and pertaining to. This is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith that your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dared have dreamed. So you might not be seeing You might be having a hard time seeing the positive in the situation. And okay, so I just group 1 had a wedding card too, so you were probably drawn to group 1, but let's see. I feel like more on the situation. What is their situation at hand? Whoa. Your wish is granted. What you asked for is coming true. So you could have been praying really hard about something here lately, and this can involve anything from money to your own beauty and happiness. You might have been coming out of this despair energy too. You've got the power. Use your abilities to resolve the situation. You can do it. There's one more card here, actually. Be yourself. The situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. You might be scared that karma is not going to prevail. I did see a lady on TikTok the other day. She said something about she'll never stop using baneful magic towards those who piss her off, and I'm like, but you know you're gonna reap karma due to that baneful magic. You're just because somebody pissed you off, like that's not okay, and the universe will return the favor. You know what I mean? Take time to review careful details. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. So you could have fear around the fact that you might not be getting justice, but justice will be served. Okay. The pattern that keeps you in fear. What cycle is it? Okay, I'm being guided to look up the meaning behind lotus flower. Hold on. But also there's like a fear of something coming to light. So I'm feeling like maybe you were kind of promiscuous. Maybe you have a shameful past. You did some shameful things. Stripping, sex for money, stealing from people, whatever it is. And there might be something that you've been keeping in disguise. Look, there's no judgment here. I am just the fucking messenger. Please keep that in mind, okay? But these are coming, might be something that you were afraid other people to find out or other people to know. But there's a sense of just needing to acknowledge it for what it is. And be like, okay, yeah, I was promiscuous. Yeah, I did this, I did that, whatever. Lotus flower meaning. Purity and rebirth. Sacred for purity, rebirth, and strength. Because lotuses rise from the mud without stains, they are often viewed as a symbol of purity. So, yeah, okay, so you are going through this unfoldment of becoming a pure divine source as well again. No matter what you did in the past, you are still infinitely loved by your spirit team, your passed on loved ones, God, Jesus, Buddha, whomever. You're still loved by them. They have no judgment towards you, okay? Alright, well, I looked that up, so let's look at the next one. What can help you see more clearly? How is the universe helping you? It's helping you to make the necessary sacrifices that you need to make about the situation. Okay? So we're going to need to tune out distractions. Work from home job comes to mind. So if you have loud dogs that bark at every little thing like I do, that might be something needing to get rid of, distraction. I'm not saying you have to get rid of your dog, but maybe taking more precautionary measures towards obedience for him. Okay, that's weird. And strengthen your gifts. The need to strengthen your gifts. So, there was the fairy card talking about you have the strength to use your gifts and abilities to resolve the situation. Strengthen your gifts. It can help you see more clearly too. And there could be a need to change tracks on how you're seeing something. One more card here, hold on. Let go and enjoy. Being called to let go and enjoy. How is the universe helping you? The universe is helping you to have an attitude of gratitude. Even being grateful for those things that happened to you or that you did in past instances. The animals are going crazy in there with this new moon energy. What else do we need to know involving the situation? There's great fortune to be had. Have an attitude of gratitude for the abundance that is coming toward you. Like, one of the key things of manifestation and bringing in the things that we are truly desiring is being in the emotion and having the knowing and feeling like we already have it. So we have to act as if. Ooh, strengthen your gifts, because you are of high honor. You've been here numerous times. You're an ancient, powerful old soul, group 2. Hence the purple, because purple always depicts to crown chakra for me, okay? There's an ending coming in. There's an ending to the pain, the mental struggle, the emotional struggle, okay? There is an ending to a situation around you making yourself priority and main female. There's an ending to despair and loss. There's an ending to how you're going to be seeing it. I don't know. And there's court legal matters here with a mature man. Taking them to the cleaners, yeah. There is an ending in that situation, though. No more struggling, okay? Maybe you've thought about putting your body out there to acquire funds. There's flow and letting go and natural movement. So there's this thing to just do what your heart is leading you to do, no matter what it is. Unless it's like freaking kill somebody or something. Don't do that, okay? Best advice, okay? Letting them know that you are never alone. You're never truly alone in this. There's several people who have gone down the path you have lots of similarities in the good things we've done and the bad things we've done, and the struggles and the lessons that we've had to overcome. You're not alone in that aspect, okay? You're not the only one. Never judge another. So you could be very fearful of judgment from others on this situation too. Understandably so. Let's see what else we have here. There might be a need to tune out distractions and just go in and list what we're grateful for. And the Great Fortune card is, this is the blessing in disguise. These situations that happened or you went through were blessings in disguise. They're saying have patience and faith. The angels have this situation under control. And what will come is far better than you could dream or imagine. So it's going to bring a sense of melancholy and contentment towards you, okay? And group 1 also had this about books and looking up on higher education and studying. Okay. Anything else in this deck? No. There's going to be new ideas and clarity coming towards you. Let's see what your moon messages are. I think this one wanted to come out. What other moon messages do we have here? A personal issue reaches resolution after you make these necessary sacrifice. You're going to be... God dang, did you guys hear that? I think my clothes rack in there just fell. These cats are going crazy and I'm going to shoot them with a fucking water gun. Ugh. So annoying when they're running through the house. It sounds like a herd of elephants. You might be able to hear it. But anyways, it startled me and snapped me out of where I was going with this. Seeing the bigger picture. Okay, having that attitude of gratitude is going to help you see how this is a blessing in disguise for you, okay? Things will be surely but surely unfolding for you, okay? And also, you need to know that you're not alone in judging other people too. It's just part of our fucking DNA, okay? So that you've probably been catching yourself like, oh no, let's not think like that. Let's not do that, okay? And you're going to start seeing the beauty in everything. That personal issue reaches resolution. There could be adjustments required. This could be involving the situation about judging others. If you're finding that it's hard for you to move out of anything, or it might seem like you've made the necessary sacrifices and you tuned out distractions, but something still isn't coming to light for you, or something's not happening, the good you've done isn't being returned back to you, and there could be a judgy energy behind that. Like, we're still judging books by their covers. If we see, you know, a guy who's dressed like a pimp or something, and we're, you know, you'll automatically go into that, you know, if this big hat, cane, and a feather, or whatever, this is just an example, and you're just automatically going like, yeah, he's probably got girls out on the corner, you know, like, that's judging before you get to know that person, right? So, the need to meditate and contemplate, tuning out distractions, taking some much needed solitude time. Okay, you need to expect a really powerful change, though. This is the new moon messages, and we've got 2 new moon cards here, so it'll be time to take action soon. And please know that you and your loved ones are safe. Group 1 had that same kind of message, okay? And working through your fears. So what is it that you're afraid of? Are you afraid your past? Somebody's going to vocalize your past? Are you afraid something is going to come up that's hidden in the shadows? Okay, this is all, conclusions are within reach about the situation. And your commitment is very well indeed being tested by the God, source, divine, your higher self, the universe, okay? Something is leading you to step out of your comfort zone, and they want you to know, you know, you might feel like you can't walk this path alone, but you were never truly alone. They're always around you. Anything else? Oh, that flipped over fast. Don't let your past hold you back. Exactly. If you were going towards a new job or something, well, it didn't work out for me last time, or the last time I had a job, I had this problem with the boss, or whatever, you know. Don't let that past hold you back. Work through those fears, okay? Because it's time to take action. The energy is gaining momentum. There's a big change coming for you, Group 2. The end of this tough cycle is approaching, though. Slowly but surely, you'll be getting there. And you're just, you're really going to be releasing it over to God and Source. And you're just going to be feeling a lot lighter and more free. Okay, and I know it's hard, especially when we have little ones and other things, other responsibilities going on in life, but there's always a need to just stop and take time for ourselves. Maybe go shopping on your own, get in the bathtub with a good book or some nice mellow music. Be mindful about the music you're listening to as well. If there's a playlist on your YouTube or Spotify or whatever that comes up and it always brings you to tears because it reminds you of past instances or past on loved ones, there is a need to just delete that completely, because it's keeping you in that lower vibrational of fear or sadness, anger, regret, whatever it is. If it's music and songs that bring emotions up that you're just reliving the situation, or it's reminding you of those things that happened in the past that weren't that great, just stop. You got to stop listening to it, okay? Be careful with the lyrics that you sing in songs as well, because words are powerful. They call it spelling for a reason, because you cast spells out in the universe with what you say. Surrender to setting limits for yourself. It's healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. So it's okay to tell people no. And it's okay to tell yourself no too. There might be something that needs to be taken into moderation. Substances, activities. Tune into your inner voice and be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come to guide you. On the bottom of the deck, I have surrender to your fear of change too. Exactly. You're going to be, don't let your past hold you back, and step out of your comfort zone here. You might not be in the habit of people pleasing. For some that might view this, you might need to kind of be a little more mindful of others around you and like, well, how can I help you today, you know? Surrendering to effortlessness. And let's see what your spirit teams would like to let you know as well. I need to take in moderation cannabis and my caffeine, because the past couple days I've really been going hard on these energy drinks, and it's just not healthy for my body. I noticed the next day after I've slept through the night, if I can sleep through the night, that my body is a lot more sore. And also some of the foods that I ingest, and I haven't really pinpointed what processed nastiness that I ingest makes my joints hurt worse. It makes things inflamed around me, so there could be something about taking that into moderation too. Like maybe you really like to eat your sweets or something, and it's just, being more holding better boundaries with yourself and saying no to yourself. Like, oh, temptation. Like, do I really need that right now? Am I really hungry, or am I just wanting to chew and taste? And also they're showing me like Slim Fast drinks and like chocolate protein drinks as well. So when we get those sweet cravings, going into those, wow, both of these cards flipped over. A mother and father's love. Wow, wow, wow. But those, after a few days of ingesting, it'll help curb your sweet tooth, okay, and curb your cravings. And then we have hope right here. Wow, I'm just like shaking. Could be the caffeine though. So a mother's love is coming out and a father's love. I'm not going to read these to you, but 4114 on the timer as well, so you might want to look into that. Something about picture frames here too, and candles, or like an altar to your passed on loved ones. They're acknowledging, okay? They would like for you, you're doing really well at keeping the hope and keeping the faith. And they want you to know that it's okay. It's okay to get frustrated, mad, and angry about their passing or situation. It's okay to get a little greedy and selfish from time to time. It's okay to have resentment for a moment, but it's not okay to hold on to all those vibes and live in them, But it's definitely okay to experience them, express them, emote them, and have them. What else do we need to know? Father and mother's love's coming out, so they're actually directing me towards the messages from heaven deck, so let's get that really quick. We need a drink of water. Water is good. Also, if you are big on ingesting caffeinated beverages, trying to balance it out, say you have a can of Diet Coke just flashed in my head, but if you have a can of Diet Coke for the day, drink a bottle of water. Gotta balance it out. Like, I'm learning that, I used to love to eat healthy because it made me feel better. It gave me energy. I wasn't having to rely on caffeinated sources. Every now and then I would drink tea because that's the most natural form of caffeination, right? But I do like to indulge in my cakes and my breads and my pastries and my Cheetos and my Reese's. But the thing was, like, okay, I would have a Reese's at night after my nightly smoke, but earlier that day I had a banana and an apple. You know what I mean? Or like I made this apple dip with marshmallow fluff and cream cheese and Cool Whip. Oh my gosh. So that's another way you could start implementing fresh veggie fruits into your life, is using dips and stuff, because that helps with the flavor, right? But it's all about balance too. So anyways, what are the messages from these passed on loved ones that are coming through? These could be grandmother or grandfather energies as well. Like, you never know what people are going through behind closed doors. But there is a thing about not accepting disrespect. There's some people who are actively, they could have been more mindful about what they were saying. They're standing right next to you though. So if you gotten chills or goosebumps or felt cool air or even got warm all of a sudden, I feel like somebody's cheeks just got like really red. Remember me by the happy memories we created. So know that whenever you're thinking about these passed on loved ones, they are right there with you in that moment. You might even feel them touch your hand or put their arm around your shoulder. Let's see what these other messages are. I am sorry, please forgive me. Writing letters to them too. Maybe you are writing letters to them, or you have a journal that you speak to them in, or you write to them in. They're acknowledging that, okay? But also this card was upside down, and this is reminding me of like Reiki energy healing. So you might want to look into Reiki energy healing if you're needing to have something released or wanting to go more in depth into your healing. We have been in dreams together. So they are visiting you at night and in your dream state. And look, there's another book right there. And I always give you a good night kiss. There's validation that it happens at night, okay? Anything else? There's other messages coming through with the other deck. Oh, and that fell out. So we'll take that inspiring passion. They're going to help awaken something within you. Something you're going to get really excited about. Life devoid of passion can be a boring, uninspired blank canvas that slowly drains the soul. Now is the time to reignite your passions and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you with all that is sacred. But there's also something here that may have ended for you, and you might have been really upset that it ended, the situation, job, relationship, whatever it is. But it's opening, you might not be able to see it yet, but it's opening some really big new doors for you. Peacock, thank you. Focus your mind on what you really want. We are helping you. These heartfelt intentions. What do you want for your life? What do you want for your family and your friends, okay? Find a way to bring harmony back in your life. Take the first step. They understand that some days are really a big struggle. Okay? Talk to us. We are still listening. They're still listening. You might be, it says, put on your dancing shoes or walk along the beach. So you might they're really sending you signs through nature, of course. But also, you might be really connecting with them whenever you get out. I mentioned about getting out and being solo for a little bit, tuning out distractions. And then that's whenever you really start to see or notice or hear the messages and signs from them. What else can we know? Go out and plant new seeds for your life, sow for your future, yeah. Find a way to bring harmony back into your life. Take the first step. So this could be, and the first step for you could simply be being mindful and taking that 5 or 10 minutes out of your day to go stretch or listen to some songs or energy healing or something. Looking into energy healing or meditation or affirmations. Let us hug you. Close your eyes as we hold you close. So again, they're acknowledging, yeah, that's them, that you feel hugging you, standing right next to you. Monkeys might be of significance, and owls. And then we rejoice when you find love. Love comes in unexpected ways. For some of you, you're receiving new people in your life that really help you shine and bring out the good in you. Also, you're being a stray kitty could cross your path, taking in a puppy, adopting a puppy. Love comes in unexpected ways. So also noticing these little miracles, this little magic around us, that's love coming towards us, right? And laughing. Have you laughed today? Find your joy and lift your soul. Also, I was being guided earlier, this thought crossed my mind about if you find yourself laughing, or there's a day that goes by where you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about them. I didn't think about mom. I didn't think about dad, or whoever it is. They're saying it's okay because this is how you're healing. And sometimes it's taken from us for a reason so we can focus on what's going on here, okay? And look, here's another kitty cat. Let the animals on earth support you. Feel their unconditional love. So you might be noticing that your animals are really attracted to you at this time, wanting to be near you a lot, or just really being lovey towards you. They can sense that you're needing that extra unconditional love, okay? Try not to worry about the situation. They are bringing helpful people into your life, and they're also helping to ease the blockage that could be holding you back. Okay, so the book meaning, there's a card that I'm going to read the book meaning on. Oh, look. Put on your dancing shoes. We encourage you to move. So let me see what it says here for the book. It's easy to stagnate in your armchair. How can you get out and move around more? Any movement you can do with friends is even better. You might be interested in playing a sport of some sort or just getting out together in nature. Stretch your body in whatever way you can. Your loved ones say, we will be watching, cheering you on as you create organic motion. A body in motion stays in motion. So getting out more, going out with friends, or just getting out, taking a good brisk walk. And again, be mindful about the music you're listening to as well. You do have free will, though. These are merely suggestions, okay? Crikey. Love yourself first. Love yourself first. You are never alone. Where did it go? Right here. Look, 2. Look, I can't make this up. I send you shooting stars. And if there's something that you were wondering, you were feeling ashamed of, maybe something you said to them before they passed away, or some arguments or something, they say they forgive you. Of course they forgive you. Love is the energy now. They wish they could see, that we could see all the love that's around us and all the love that's sent to us every day. Any other messages? Crack you. I'll go down a little bit. You do deserve respect, okay? Stay on the course and stay focused. And I messed up and I regret it. Be mine Valentine's, something significant about Valentine's Day. I messed up and I regret it. Passed on loved one. Maybe they took their own life. We are learning, healing, and growing stronger. So, and they miss you too, okay? And again, here's the please forgive me. Growing, learning, becoming stronger. As you learn here, you're helping to them to learn over there as well, okay? Something about orange, the color orange or orange juice. And this card came out, that's the second time it came out. So listen to what your friends or family have to say about me. Somebody around you, you could all of a sudden, like, not in a bad way, friends or family might be like, oh, you know what, I was just thinking about so-and-so the other day or something. Something's going to come up in conversation or passing. Could be a friend or family member that reminds you of these passed on loved ones as well. Anything else? I'm not the same person I was. I'm better. So if this person wasn't very friendly or wasn't very attentive towards you or affectionate, you know, they are regretting that they're asking for forgiveness. They know they could have done better. They judged you too harshly, and you do deserve respect. And then I just got the deck on I dream of you. So definitely, if you're not dreaming of them, you might start. And actually, if you're not remembering your dreams, you are traveling and seeing them in the astral plane, but you will find your joy again. Okay, cactus. Every time I see cactus, it reminds me of water. And don't wait for it to come to you. Take action now. And this could be taking action, moving away from somebody who you're feeling has ulterior motives for you. Renew your faith in the situation and clarify your intentions. Let your feelings be known, okay? Group 2, I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. I hope it made sense. Keep in mind that luck is on your side. You will find your joy again, okay? And by doing this, loving yourself first. 53:53 on the timer as I'm coming to a close. But if you haven't already, please hit that like, subscribe, and share button. And if you feel like sharing with family members or friends as well, okay? One closing message though, dolphins, number 9. Don't give up on love. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. So this could be pertaining to a current relationship as well. And they want me to get the bottom of the deck too, so. Be honest with yourself. Allow your feelings, even the difficult ones, all your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth, then let source take it from there. And then we have embrace the magical moment. You are in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. Love and light.